Have you ever felt like the world is shifting beneath your feet, as though the very fabric of reality is no longer what it used to be? Maybe you've noticed strange things happening, your emotions feel heightened, your dreams more vivid, or you've been sensing a deeper connection to something beyond yourself. If you've been experiencing this, let me tell you something powerful: you are not imagining it. You are one of the chosen ones, and these vibrational signs are not just random occurrences. They are guiding you toward ascension, a profound spiritual awakening that's reshaping not only your life but the entire collective consciousness of humanity. But let's pause for a moment and ask, how do you know if you're truly a chosen one? How do you recognize the signs leading you toward ascension? The truth is, it all begins with your energy. Everything in the universe is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. And as a chosen one, your vibration is shifting. You're no longer in sync with the old paradigms of fear, control, and limitation. Your soul is calling you to rise, to embrace a higher frequency of love, truth, and expansion. This process, however, is not always smooth. It's often marked by challenges, discomfort, and moments of confusion. But this is how you know something extraordinary is happening. Growth never comes without friction. One of the clearest vibrational signs of ascension is a deep sense of restlessness. You might feel like you don't belong where you used to. The job, the relationships, the routines that once felt comfortable might now seem draining or even unbearable. This isn't because you're failing or doing something wrong, it's because your vibration is outgrowing your old life. Think of it like a snake shedding its skin. As you ascend, the things that no longer resonate with your higher frequency naturally begin to fall away. But here's the question: are you resisting this process? Are you clinging to the old out of fear of the unknown? Or are you allowing yourself to trust that what's falling away is making space for something greater? Another powerful sign of ascension is heightened sensitivity. You may find yourself more attuned to the energy around you, both the beauty and the chaos. Perhaps you're feeling the emotions of others more deeply, or you're overwhelmed in crowded places. You might even notice physical sensations, like chills, tingling, or heat, especially during moments of stillness or prayer. These are not random occurrences. Your body is recalibrating to a higher frequency, becoming a more finely tuned instrument for divine energy. But with this sensitivity comes a responsibility. How are you protecting your energy? Are you setting boundaries, or are you letting the noise of the world drain you? Dreams are another gateway to recognizing your ascension. Have you been having dreams that feel more real than waking life? Maybe you've encountered symbols, guides, or even loved ones who've passed on. These dreams are not just products of your subconscious, they are messages. Your soul is communicating with you, showing you glimpses of what lies beyond the physical world. Pay attention to these dreams, even if they seem strange or nonsensical. Write them down. Meditate on them. Ask yourself, what is my soul trying to tell me? Synchronicities are yet another sign that you're on the path to ascension. You might notice repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 444 showing up everywhere on clocks, receipts, or license plates. Or maybe you're hearing the same message from different sources, as though the universe is trying to get your attention. These synchronicities are not coincidences. They are the universe's way of guiding you, confirming that you're aligned with your higher path. But here's the thing: are you paying attention? Are you open to receiving these messages, or are you dismissing them as random? As you ascend, you may also notice a deepening connection to nature. The trees, the sky, the animals, they all seem more alive, more vibrant. You might feel drawn to spend more time outdoors, finding peace in the stillness of a forest or the rhythm of the ocean. This is because nature vibrates at a pure, high frequency, And as your energy shifts, you naturally seek environments that resonate with your vibration. But there's an even deeper truth here: nature is not separate from you. It is a mirror of your own energy, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all life. When you feel this connection, you are not just observing nature, you are remembering who you are. Let me ask you something profound. Do you feel like something within you is awakening? Something that's always been there but is only now coming to the surface? That feeling, that knowing, is the essence of ascension. It's not about becoming someone new, it's about returning to your true self, the limitless being you've always been. But this journey requires courage. It requires you to face the parts of yourself you've been hiding from, the wounds and fears that have kept you tethered to lower vibrations. As you move through this process, you may experience what's often called the dark night of the soul. This is a period of intense inner transformation, where everything you thought you knew about yourself and the world is stripped away. It can feel isolating, confusing, even painful. But know this: the dark night is not a punishment. It's a purification. It's the universe's way of clearing out the old so that you can fully step into your ascended self. You are not alone in this journey. The chosen ones are being called now more than ever because the world is at a tipping point. Your ascension is not just for you, it's for the collective. As you raise your vibration, you create ripples of light that uplift everyone around you. Imagine what would happen if every chosen one stepped into their power, embraced their ascension, and became a beacon of higher consciousness. That is the future we are moving toward, and you are an integral part of it. As you begin to recognize the signs of your ascension, the question becomes, what do you do with them? How do you navigate these vibrational shifts without being overwhelmed? And how do you fully harness their power to step into your higher self? This is where the true work begins. Ascension isn't about waiting for the universe to do everything for you. It's about co-creation, an active, sacred partnership between you and the divine. The universe is sending you these signs not just to awaken you, but to empower you. It's asking you to rise, to take responsibility for your energy, and to step fully into the life you were meant to live. One of the first steps to harnessing these vibrational shifts is self-awareness. You must become deeply attuned to your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, and energy. When your vibration begins to shift, you'll notice that things you once tolerated now feel unbearable. Old habits, relationships, or environments that once seemed fine may now feel heavy or out of alignment. This discomfort isn't a bad thing. It's a sign that you're leveling up, that your soul is nudging you to release what no longer serves you. But here's the challenge: are you willing to let go? Are you ready to release the parts of your life that are keeping you anchored to a lower vibration? Letting go can be one of the hardest parts of ascension. We cling to the familiar because it feels safe, even when it's no longer aligned with who we're becoming. But the truth is, you cannot ascend while holding onto the weight of the past. Imagine trying to climb a mountain while carrying a heavy backpack filled with things you no longer need. The higher you climb, the heavier it feels. At some point, you have to decide to put the backpack down. So, I ask you, what are you still carrying that's weighing you down? What beliefs, fears, or attachments are you ready to release so that you can rise? As you release, you create space for new energy to flow in. This is where intention becomes key. Ascension isn't just about letting go, it's about consciously choosing what you want to embrace. Your vibration responds to your intentions, so the more you focus on love, gratitude, and expansion, the more your energy aligns with the frequency of ascension. But intention isn't just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about embodying those thoughts, living them, breathing them, and aligning your actions with them. When you wake up in the morning, ask yourself, what vibration do I want to carry today? What energy do I want to give to the world? Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for anchoring your vibration during ascension. When you meditate, you quiet the noise of the external world and tune into the frequency of your soul. You create a space where you can connect with higher energies, receive guidance, and realign with your purpose. But meditation doesn't have to be complicated. It's not about sitting in perfect stillness or emptying your mind completely. It's about presence. It's about allowing yourself to simply be, to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and to reconnect with the infinite stillness within you. Even 5 minutes a day can profoundly shift your vibration. Another way to harness these vibrational shifts is by grounding yourself. As your energy rises, it's easy to feel unbalanced or disconnected from the physical world. You might experience dizziness, fatigue, or a sense of being out of body. This is why grounding is essential. Grounding doesn't lower your vibration, it stabilizes it. It helps you integrate the higher frequencies you're receiving so that you can embody them fully in your physical life. Spend time in nature. Walk barefoot on the earth. Breathe deeply and intentionally. Remind yourself that while you are a spiritual being, you are also here to live a human experience. Your body is also a critical part of this process. Ascension isn't just a spiritual experience, it's a holistic one. As your vibration shifts, your body undergoes changes as well. You might notice cravings for healthier foods, a desire for more movement, or even physical symptoms like headaches or fatigue. These are signs that your body is recalibrating to match your higher frequency. Listen to it. Treat it with love and care. Hydrate, rest, and nourish yourself in ways that honor your energy. Your body is the vessel through which your ascension is expressed, and it deserves to be supported on this journey. One of the most profound aspects of ascension is the activation of your intuition. As your vibration rises, your connection to your higher self and the divine becomes stronger. You might start receiving insights, downloads, or inner knowing that seems to come from nowhere. This is your intuition guiding you, helping you navigate this new frequency. But intuition requires trust. It's not always logical or easy to explain. Are you willing to trust that inner voice, even when it doesn't make sense? Are you willing to follow the guidance of your soul, even when it challenges your comfort zone? Community is another powerful tool for navigating ascension. The journey can feel isolating at times, especially when those around you don't understand what you're experiencing. But you are not alone. There are other chosen ones who are walking this path with you. Seek them out. Share your experiences. Learn from each other. When collective energy comes together with the intention of growth and ascension, it creates a powerful ripple effect. So, ask yourself who in your life supports your growth, who inspires you to rise, and how can you cultivate more connections that resonate with your vibration? Finally, remember that ascension is not a race. There is no finish line, no moment where you arrive. It's an ongoing journey, a continuous unfolding of your highest potential. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate the progress you've made, no matter how small it might seem. Every step you take, every shift you embrace is a victory. As you deepen into your ascension journey, something magnificent begins to happen. You start to realize that your transformation is not just about you. It's not an isolated event or an individual achievement. As your vibration rises and you step into your higher self, you begin to emit a frequency that impacts everyone and everything around you. This is the ripple effect of ascension. You, as a chosen one, become a living beacon of light. Your energy inspires others, uplifts them, and activates their own dormant potential. In essence, your ascension becomes a catalyst for the collective awakening of humanity. But what does it mean to truly become a beacon? It means that your very presence begins to shift the energy of the spaces you inhabit. People may not always understand why, but when they are near you, they feel something, a sense of peace, hope, or even a subtle nudge toward their own growth. This is the power of your energy. It speaks louder than words, transcending logic and touching the hearts of others on a soul level. But here's the question: are you ready to embrace this responsibility? Are you willing to step into your role as a guide, a light, and a source of inspiration for those around you? To sustain this ripple effect, you must first anchor yourself firmly in your own vibration. The higher you ascend, the more sensitive you'll become to the energy of others. You may notice that people are drawn to you, seeking your advice, your comfort, or simply your presence. While this is a beautiful confirmation of your growth, it can also be draining if you're not careful. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. To serve others, you must first nurture yourself. This means continuing to prioritize your own spiritual practices, setting boundaries when needed, and honoring your own energy above all else. Ask yourself, how can I create balance between giving to others and giving to myself? As a beacon, one of your greatest tools is authenticity. People don't need perfection from you, they need truth. They need to see that ascension is not about being flawless or having all the answers. It's about being real, vulnerable, and willing to grow. When you share your struggles, your breakthroughs, and your lessons, you give others permission to do the same. You remind them that they are not alone, that the path of growth is messy and beautiful all at once. So how can you show up more authentically in your life? Where can you be more honest about your journey, both with yourself and with others? Another important aspect of being a beacon is compassion. As you ascend, it can be tempting to look at those who are still operating in lower vibrations and feel frustrated or disconnected from them. You might wonder why they can't see what you see, why they're still stuck in fear, anger, or limitation. But remember, everyone is on their own journey. Just as you were once at a different stage of your awakening, so too are they. Compassion is the bridge that allows you to connect with others without judgment. It's the understanding that everyone is doing the best they can with the awareness they have in this moment. How can you embody more compassion for those who are not yet where you are? How can you hold space for their growth without forcing or rushing their process? As you radiate your light, you'll also begin to notice that the universe places you exactly where you need to be. You might find yourself in situations where your presence alone shifts the energy, whether it's offering a kind word to a stranger, holding space for someone's pain, or simply being a calming presence in a chaotic environment. These moments are not random. They are divinely orchestrated. The universe is using you as a vessel to spread light, to plant seeds of awakening in the hearts of others. Trust that every interaction, no matter how small, has a purpose. Are you paying attention to these moments? Are you fully present to the opportunities the universe is giving you to create a ripple effect? One of the most profound ways to sustain your ascension and amplify your impact is through gratitude. Gratitude is the frequency of abundance, the energy that aligns you with the infinite flow of the universe. When you live in gratitude, you not only raise your own vibration, but also inspire others to do the same. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already present, creating a powerful resonance that attracts even more blessings into your life. Take a moment now to reflect, what are you deeply grateful for in this moment? How can you cultivate more gratitude in your daily life? Finally, becoming a beacon means embodying love. Love is the highest vibration, the essence of who you are at your core. When you operate from love for yourself, for others, and for all of creation, you align with the divine flow of the universe. Love is not just an emotion, it's a state of being. It's the energy that dissolves fear, heals wounds, and unites us all. As you step into this vibration, you become a living testament to what is possible when we choose love over fear. But let me ask you, are you living from love? Or are there still areas of your life where fear holds you back? What would shift if you allowed love to guide every thought, every decision, and every interaction? This is your calling. As a chosen one, your ascension is not just about your personal growth, it's about contributing to the collective awakening of humanity. Every step you take, every light you shine, creates a ripple that reaches far beyond what you can see. You are not just a participant in this great shift, you are a leader, a guide, and a beacon of hope. Trust in your path, trust in your path, trust in your light, and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. When you're ready, we'll explore the final chapter of this journey, how to fully embody your ascended self and create a life that reflects the infinite potential within you. You've come so far on this journey. The signs, the shifts, the challenges, they've all been leading you to this moment. Ascension is not just about raising your vibration or awakening to spiritual truths. It's about stepping fully into your ascended self, the version of you that lives in alignment with divine purpose. This is where everything changes. When you embody your ascended self, you no longer operate from the limited perspective of the ego. You begin to see life through the eyes of the infinite, recognizing that everything, every experience, every interaction, every moment is a part of a greater plan. But what does it truly mean to live as your ascended self? It means that your life becomes a reflection of your highest vibration. It's no longer about striving, chasing, or proving. You move with intention, rooted in trust and guided by love. You understand that your purpose isn't something you need to find, it's something you embody. Your purpose is to be the living expression of your unique frequency, to share your gifts with the world in ways that only you can. But here's the question, are you allowing yourself to fully step into this? Or are you still holding back out of fear, doubt, or a sense of unworthiness? Living as your ascended self also means surrendering to the flow of life. This isn't about giving up control, it's about releasing the illusion that you ever had control in the first place. The ego loves to plan, to predict, to cling to certainty. But Ascension teaches us that the most beautiful experiences often come when we let go of the need to know and trust the mystery of the universe. When you surrender, you open yourself to divine guidance. You allow the universe to work through you, aligning you with opportunities, people, and experiences that serve your highest good. Are you willing to surrender? Are you ready to trust that the universe has a plan far greater than anything you could imagine? As you embody your ascended self, you'll notice that your perception of time begins to shift. The past no longer holds the same weight it once did, and the future feels less urgent. You begin to live more fully in the present, recognizing that this moment right here, right now, is the only moment that truly exists. The now becomes your playground, your canvas, your sacred space for creation. When you're fully present, you tap into the infinite potential of the universe. You become a co-creator, shaping reality with your thoughts, your energy, and your actions. Ask yourself, how often are you truly present? How much of your energy is spent dwelling on the past or worrying about the future? And what would shift if you brought all of your attention to this moment? Living as your ascended self also means embracing your role as a creator. You are not here to passively experience life, you are here to shape it, to mold it, to infuse it with your unique energy. Your thoughts, your words, your actions, they all carry the power to create. This is why awareness is so important. When you live unconsciously, you create by default, often manifesting experiences that reflect old patterns or limiting beliefs. But when you live consciously as your ascended self, you create with intention. You become a master of your energy, directing it toward what you truly desire. What are you creating with your energy right now? Is it aligned with your highest vision for yourself and the world? Finally, living as your ascended self means serving the collective. This doesn't mean sacrificing yourself for others or taking on their pain as your own. It means recognizing that your ascension is part of a greater whole, that your light contributes to the awakening of humanity. Service can take many forms. It might be sharing your gifts, offering kindness, or simply holding space for others as they navigate their own journeys. Whatever form it takes, know that your presence alone is a gift. Your energy, your vibration, your love, they create ripples that reach far beyond what you can see. You are a chosen one. Your journey of ascension is not an accident, it's a calling. Every step you've taken, every challenge you've overcome, has prepared you for this moment. The world needs your light now more than ever. It needs your authenticity, your compassion, your courage. So, step fully into your ascended self. Trust in your path, trust in your power, and know that as you rise, you uplift the entire world with you. The work you do within is the greatest gift you can give to the collective. You are here for a reason. You are here to shine.